I could do about that many. Just about that many. You know, I'm starting to realize I'm not muted. I'm definitely not muted. I'm not muted. Don't lie to me. Yeah, I could do a lot of mambos. Hi. Mambo. Hey, it worked. So I think I'm realizing that my music for the loading screen is just really loud. Actually, I think it's everything else is super quiet. But yeah, Mambo is very quiet right now. I wonder if let's turn Mambo up. Oh, can I even control that? Let's test with Mambo. Let's turn Mambo up a little bit. Oh, you know what I can do? Why don't I just do this? Oh, Mambo's very quiet. Let's try 30. Oh, I have to click OK. How's that? A little louder? We can go louder. Let's go 40%. 50. 50. Let's see how loud 50 is. How's that? We can do that. You want full blast? That's 200%. It's actually not that loud. But that's because I have my sound effects clipped so they don't burn our ears. Because this is not just the audio channel dedicated for Mambo. This is an audio channel for all my sound effects. Is this how we thought we'd start stream today? It's not how I thought. It's not how I thought, but that's what we're doing. Hi, everyone. Hello, RD. Hello, Blueberry. Hello, Ezra. I saw you sneak in there. Hello, Ice. Hello, Neon. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Hope we're excited for some attorneying. Oh, wait. Shoot, I already have the badge up. I was gonna have a ceremony, a mini ceremony, and put it on. But I forgot I already have it on. Okay, well, whatever. You got a new job? It's 2 hours away. Ooh. It's 3 hours away. Neon, that's so far away. No, that's so far. Is it like one of those like you go for like a week or whatever? I might not be too bad then. Very happy you caused this nonsense. Hey, you know what? Fixing the Mambo is not nonsense. It's very, very important. You get to stay. Oh, well, it's not that bad if you actually go and stay there. Like at a hotel. Okay. All right. That's not that bad then. Like a 3-hour commute is impossible. But no, if you have to live there or live there for a while, that's not that bad. Yeah, I don't think that would be possible to commute every single day 3 hours. That would be dumb. Let's see, did I miss anything? I missed Ezra saying and Ambo. But how is everyone doing? Enjoy your lurk, Blueberry. I hope you enjoy it. Good to see you. I also noticed you have a NASA tag. How'd you get that? I guess you get it by watching the Artemis launch. That's kind of cool though. I like it. NASA tag would be fun. But we're finally playing the next Ace Attorney game. Well, the 5th Ace Attorney game. Oh, I am looking at it. You guys can't see it, but I'm just continuously watching this like trailer. And I have to not mention it because I want to wait. They were part of the NASA launch team and we're sent in space. Ah, very cool. We have an astronaut. I mean, Neon, so here's the thing. I'd love to, but I'm playing the games in order and I'm only on I just finished game number 4 and then we have to play these games. So I'm gonna play it. It will be streamed eventually. It's gonna be streamed, but it might be a couple years. I don't know if it's gonna take. I feel like I've been flying through these, but I don't know. It took me about a year to do these two, the first two. So it's gonna take probably about another 2 years before I get there. The nice thing is that, well, no, we're gonna end with the Professor Layton. So we're gonna end this whole thing with the Professor Layton game. And then, I guess we could play it after that, because after this trilogy, these two trilogies, there are some other ones. This is the only two Professor Layton trilogies. And there is a Great Ace Attorney trilogy, which I'm not going to stream because I've already seen someone play it, so there really no point in me playing it. And then there's no trilogy, another trilogy for Professor Layton. There are spin-off games. There are there's a couple mobile games for Professor Layton. Did not know that. That's kind of cool. And then there's the Catcher Layton games, which I might check out. I don't know if I'd stream them, but I might check them out. But I think we're basically, after we finish these two trilogies, we will be able to play New World of Steam. And I don't know if by then they release a new Ace Attorney game. I guess we could play that. I don't know if they're doing that though. I don't know if there's anything in the works, because they did. I think the most recent was Great Ace Attorney. I don't know when that one came out. Let me see. Great Ace Attorney came out 2021. Now, was that a remaster though? No, it was 2021. That was the remaster. I don't know when 2015. Okay, so no, it's not a remake. I don't know what the most recent one was. Maybe it was this series? I don't know. I don't know if they're making any more Ace Attorney games, basically. Been drinking Red Bull. Give me wings? I'm confused. I am confusion. You know, speaking of Ibuki, her birthday is tomorrow. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've got a big day planned. If you want to see what I'm going to do, what Ibuki is going to get up to on her birthday. Oh, I was flying through the games. I see. You should join the Discord. Or maybe Twitter. I don't know. I haven't posted on Twitter in a while. Because I don't feel like it's worth it. I think I've realized that over half of the followers on my Twitter are bots. Almost every single like is a bot, and every single comment is a bot. And so I've just given up on Twitter. I feel like I just want to start over, you know? But yeah, pretty much every time I post a schedule or something, it's just like, wow, that was an awesome schedule. I helped make stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. And then somebody follows or somebody likes, and it's just like a scam account. I'm like, okay, cool. So clearly I'm not reaching the audience on Twitter. So I haven't posted on Twitter. I haven't even opened that Twitter. I have a different account, which I will keep secret. But if you find it, you find it. But I do use that one a fair amount, but I mostly just do that for Blue Archive and stuff like that. This is the same. Yeah, it's abysmal out there. It's abysmal. So I don't know. I'm generally debating not nuking the account, but definitely just going inactive and just starting a new one. You know, because I'm feeling more and more like I really want to debut a VTuber model and all that stuff. And I don't feel like showing it to a bunch of bots is that helpful. So I feel like I just want to start over, try a new account, and just see what happens, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's not fun, but yeah, we have Odie for that. We just commissioned Odie to do it all. Odie is our personal artist. We pay her. I feel like I should. I feel like I should specify that. We're not forcing her to make art for us. Oh man. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this. Also, probably won't be unboxing it on stream because I don't want to wait that long, but I got a new Nendroid. It just came in the mail today. and it's sitting next to me. It is Midori Nagumo from City the Animation. It looks so silly. Has some hilarious faces, so I'm excited. Man, there's so many things that I am gonna be losing my money on, because I have so many things like saved up. So I had already bought this one. I had bought this Nendroid, and then I have 2 Choku Punnies, which are small little chibi plushies of Adona and Plana from Blue Archive. And then I think there's 2 Nendroids that I got that I pre-ordered. These are all pre-orders that are from the short YouTube anime. Oh my god, Milky Subway, which highly recommend if you like goofy, silly 3D animes. It's just not for free on YouTube. Just check out Milky Subway. It's hilarious. But I got 2 Nendroids for the 2 main girls, which is awesome. And then I got 2 more Choku Putties. And then today, they just released the game development department plushies for Blue Archive. And I really want the Alice one. Oh man. Although they have not released an Ibuki one, so big Sag. So one day they'll do an Ibuki one. I know they're just saving it. They're saving it because I don't know why they're saving it. Maybe they're just trying to find the right time. I mean, I guess her birthday, well, her birthday is today in Japan, so they would have released it today. So I don't know, but man, that would have been so cool. Yeah, you post all the Nendroids. Yeah, that's another thing, is there's an Arisu Nendroid, which is so cute, and it has like the giant railgun with it. Oh man, I need to not. They do cost a lot. They really do. I would recommend, if you want to, either make a decision, as in like, I'm just gonna get a few really nice high quality ones, which to be fair is what I said to myself when I think, I don't know, 4 years ago when I bought my Klee figure. It was stupid expensive because I had to buy it in a stupid way. And I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to get too many, so I'm just going to spend a lot of money on like a few really nice figures. And I think I've mostly held to that, but then I keep buying Nendroids because I see Nendroids and they're like, it's only like 40-50 bucks, you know, 60 tops if it's like a specialized one. And I just see them and I'm like, I could get that. Honestly, Neon, it's not really your fault, because honestly, I follow the I subscribe to the to Good Smile on YouTube, so I honestly see, I mean, unless it's not from Good Smile, I see pretty much all the Nendroids when they come out, because they do like Nendroid directs. They'll do like every couple of months, they'll do like a direct about these are the new Nendroids that are coming out for pre-order. So that's honestly how I find out about most of them. So honestly, it's not your fault, because I know about a fair amount of them. Doing better than Team. Yeah, that's true. Team has the most. But I feel like I've only gotten into, I don't know when I got into Nendroids recently, but there's still one more that I really want. It's the it's Hoshino Hinata from Wataten, which is the it's like it's such a cute little show, but it's the main girl from that. It's what my original emotes, well, the ones that I drew were based off of, the cute ones. But she's not on the website anymore, so I need to buy it off eBay. But luckily, nobody wants her because she's not really gone up in value. I think she's still like base price, so. Right, it's collabing with Sakura Miko from Hololive. Ooh, that's fun. The new case and more stuff. I need a new phone case, guys. I'm so sad. I have a phone case for my phone. Well, wow. Probably the dumbest sentence I've ever said. The phone stand on my phone has broken off, and at first I was like, I guess I just don't have my little phone stand anymore. And now I've realized how much I use that phone stand. It's just like a little stand built into the case that like can prop the phone up horizontally, you know, when you're watching like a YouTube video. And I didn't realize how much I used that stand. So I've been like, oh, I need to get a new case now because I need that stand. Because like even now I use my phone as like a second stream just to watch it to make sure it's not like glitching or lagging or whatever. And like I just prop it up sideways on my desk, and I can't do that anymore. So now I have to like lean it up against the monitor and butt it up against my mouse pad. Oh man, I've realized how much I use that stand, and now I need to buy a new phone case because I need it. So sad. You said like, oh, you mean like a computer case? Thank God she isn't my OC. That's funny. That is honestly fair. Like there was a I think they had Nekopara Chocopunis of chocolate and vanilla, and my favorite cat girl from Nekopara is Frage. And I had like they all released at like the same time as like a bunch of other Blue Archive ones and some Nendroids, and I was kind of like that. I was like, oh, thank God Frage isn't out yet, because I could not afford to buy her right now. So I'm just gonna wait until they release a Frage one, which could be in like 2 years. I don't know when they'll do it, but it'd be cool. But yeah, I still love. Speaking of Frage, she's my newest. I haven't really shown her on stream for reasons reasons I can't really do it, but it's like it's a 1/4 scale or something. It's huge. It's so huge. I had to get off the aftermarket, so it was like double the retail price. Yeah, I guess if you saw the Easter egg hunt, I don't know if I posted that in my Discord, but yeah, it's massive, and it's like scene 1/6, and that's huge. Yeah, it's actually no, you're right. I think it might be 1/6. I think it will be 1/6. Let me look that up, because now I don't know. But it's honestly nice because she's kneeling. It's just Frage in her maid outfit, which is real cloth, by the way. When I got the the figure, I had to like actually put the clothes on. Like it's like full on. You put on the jumper, you put on the oh my gosh, I don't know the things, but like you have to put the clothes on. There's layers to it. It was like a lot of work, but it looks really awesome. Hold on, let me see if I can find, because I should know this scale. Oh my gosh, I think you're right. Is it 1/4? It's not 1/4. It is 1/4. Okay, no, it is 1/4, but it's massive, and I love it. I love it. You scamming. You could only find 10, 11 until Maria pointed it out. Yeah. Sending Ice a Freerin theme PC. Uh-oh. I've seen a 1/6. Yeah, it's huge. They're huge. $2,600. Man, that's such a scam for a case, you know? With what? It's like a PC case with a decal. No offense to the artist, and I am sure the artists get a pretty hefty commission. That's just such a scam, dude. Oh, it's a whole PC. Oh, okay. Well, you said case. Oh, no, you said theme PC. Okay, I just misread it. I misread it. Okay. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I was like, there's no way it's a $2,600 case. Okay. $300 is still crazy, but for limited edition, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. I love my case, and I'm probably never gonna buy a new one, to be honest, unless I guess unless they update it. But I have the Fractal North, and oh, it's beauty. It's beautiful. I got so lucky because like this was like a highly anticipated case. It's like it's a nice black black matted case with like a wood front, and it's just really classy. I love it. I themed my entire desk setup around the case. But I went online and it was like 140 at release, but I stayed up until midnight when it dropped. I got the email. They said, hey, the case is out, and I immediately ran to my computer and bought it for the retail 140, and then I went to bed, and then when I woke up it had already sold out, and it was going for like $300. I was like, oh my gosh, I got so lucky. Because if I had just decided I'll just buy it in the morning, I would have had to pay double the price. Granted, I think it's probably gone back down now. Like if I check Fractal North, it's probably back to 140. No, yeah, 150, 140. Yeah, still about the same. So yeah, but man. And that's why you should never sleep on a financial decision. If you want to buy something, don't think about it, just buy it. Just get it. Don't even think about it. No. I actually very much do not do that. I always wait a couple days. And I had already planned on buying that case. So like that was a very thought out decision. Buying the case, I'd already been planning. I'm going to buy it as soon as it comes out. Because I had already thought about it and put away the money. But say E2 that Hutter has a the computer. Okay, yeah, I see. Might as well 3D print your entire case for less. Yeah, but honestly, you could easily find a solid case that honestly most of them look pretty good for probably under, well, maybe not now under 100, but if you're spending over 150 for a case nowadays, unless you're buying it for aesthetics, there's really no reason. Which, like, if you want to buy for aesthetics, I don't, go for it. People, there's the whole RGB tax. And, just, if you can afford it and you want it, buy it. I'm not going to say that, but you don't need anything. Honestly, like, my original one, it wasn't a fractal. It was, no, it was a fractal. It was just like your standard, you just buy a $60 case and it was fine, chuck a couple of fans in there, it's good. Size wise, it probably would need to be bigger for nowadays, but cases are so, you don't need them. Well, you need a case, but RGB is a scam. Yeah, I think some RGB can be good if it's tasteful. I don't have any RGB. The only RGB I have is there's just like a light, maybe it's on the graphics card, but it looks like it's coming from the motherboard, and I just don't know how to turn it off. Otherwise I would fully turn off all the RGB, because I have a black glass, so you can't really see in it anyway. But also I don't need it, my case is good enough. I did think about getting RGB RAM sticks, but like single color. Like I wouldn't want rainbow. I think like an orange would be nice, so you see the RGB through the case. Or I thought about, it might be nice because the computer case has feet, so it's slightly off the ground. I could put like LED strips on the bottom of the case so it has like glow underneath the case. That'd be kind of cool. I guess I could put fans there, but I don't know. I'm happy with the way it is. I wish I could turn off that one RGB light. Maybe I should look into that, but other than that, I just like it. RGB actually cost that much. Mine wasn't so bad. It's not terrible. It's gonna be more expensive than without it, within reason. It doesn't tank any performance. It's purely aesthetic. Depending on what you do, like for example, if you go with RGB fans, you're gonna need specific controllers for those fans, and that's gonna be extra. It's not gonna really run any, it's not gonna tank any kind of performance, but like I don't know, like if you buy like 10 RGB fans, you won't be, there aren't 10 fan headers in your PC, so you're gonna need a separate controller that can control the RGB. But honestly, I think some of them now are like magnetic and they attach to each other and you don't really need a controller. I don't know, there's like new ways, you just have to look into it. But all it does is add about it just adds a little bit of expense, you know. Sometimes it could be crazy, sometimes it's not too bad. Like, I don't know, like RGB fans aren't too extra expensive, but like RGB RAM is going to be more expensive, or an RGB graphics card is going to be more expensive, like way more. Yeah, it gives you a secret in-game menus that allow you to have advantages over other players. Yeah, you get the auto aim and insta kill menu. Yes, you get it. Oh man. Yes, the RGB gives you more RAM. Definitely. Yeah, delete system 32. Who was it? I think it was Code Bullet. He made a video where it was was it Flappy Bird? Oh, he made a some game. He made a game where like if you died, it would delete a random file from system 32. And then he played, he just kept playing until his computer exploded or something. Hold on, let me see. It was a great video. I love Code Bullet. A very, very adult content, like words and language, but he's so funny. Playing game system 32 Code Bullet, maybe. What was the game he was playing? Ah, he was doing Snake. Okay, so he programmed Snake, but every time you died, it just deleted a random system 32 file. It was so funny. But I play with friends. No. I hope you can get a new one, Neon. Hope you can get one. I believe. And honestly, no, I don't want to say. Well, because I'm trying to think about like gaming laptops. Oh my gosh. I found the funniest. This was like months ago. And I go back and forth. This is about a YouTuber, Senpai Gaming. He's a big, at least he kind of used to be. He's a huge streaming tech guy. He used to do a ton of tutorials, and now he does a bunch of gear review, but like he's so, I don't think he's not a bad person. I don't want to like come across as like mean or whatever, but he's so like end game. Like he clearly is just a tech review guy. Like, so he reviews tech that's just absurd, you know? Granted, he's not trying to push the tech on you. He's very upfront about like, you probably don't need this, but this is like crazy. And I don't know. He gives me kind of weird vibes now. It's no longer like, hey, I'm here to help you get streaming. It's more like, hey, look at this cool tech that I have that I get to show off, you know? But he had this hilarious YouTube short where he was like, this is the best gaming laptop ever. And he talked about how like crazy the specs were and how powerful it was. And it is. I don't doubt that. I'm sure it's one of like the most powerful, you know, quiet, efficient laptops in existence. But it's like, it's like 3 feet wide. It's huge. It's like the size of a school desk. Which to me defeats the purpose of it being a laptop if it's the size of a PC.
Because he kept saying like, this is the perfect laptop for gaming on the go. And I'm like, what do you mean? It wasn't 3 feet, but it was massive. And it was so heavy. You could see him, you know, it wasn't like a MacBook Air. You know, granted, not that everything has to be a MacBook Air, but it was so egregiously huge. And he just didn't address it. I'm like, bro, this is the biggest laptop I've ever seen. You have to at least say, like, yeah, this is massive. Like, it was so big, I don't think you could fit it in a backpack. Like, you would need a specific briefcase for it. You know, which I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of a gaming laptop is of that size. Because it's more expensive than building your own PC. Maybe you could get a higher, I don't know. I don't really know what the purpose of that, because I feel like if you're buying a laptop, you need it because you need to go on the go. You need to use it on the go. And I don't know. For gaming, it needs to be pretty high powered, but like, I feel like there comes a point. You know? He didn't build it. This was something he was just, you know, it was like a sponsored review or something like that. I don't know if it was probably sponsored. Most of his stuff is sponsored. I don't think he's like shilling. I don't want that to come across like that. I don't think he's a shill at all. But it was just so funny. Because he went through the whole video without addressing how massive the laptop was. I was like, you gotta say, like, look at the size of this thing. Yeah, bring it to McDonald's and leech their Wi-Fi. Yeah, real. It's like, at that point, just buy a pre-built PC, you know? But I mean, I don't want to say, like, it's technically impressive. It's a cool PC, you know? It's a cool work that it's able to be that efficient in that small form factor. But I'm like, I don't know, at one point, I feel like we're at back in the iPhone problem where they kept making smartphones bigger and bigger, and then people were like, this is like a tablet. Why does it need to be this big? And now we're finally, you know, bringing phones back down to normal sizes, or like handheld sizes. So but yeah, it had like a 5090 in it or something. It's crazy. But I mean, hey, if you want to learn about some really interesting tech for streaming and gaming and stuff like that, more streaming. He doesn't do a lot of gaming related things. He's still interesting. I just think I disagree with a lot of his takes a lot of the time. But he's still interesting. I still watch his videos. I just disagree a lot. Like, I don't know about that. I feel like I do that a lot. I've been getting more into that. Especially now, I watch a lot of like Reddit videos where people are like, you know, like they do the AITH or whatever. And I disagree so much. I feel like so many people, I don't know, maybe one day I should do like a Reddit thing where I do like AITH, and then I show people how bad my takes are or whatever. But man, I only watch a couple of those, but I pretty much disagree with every single person. Because I'm like, come on, man, you gotta think about it like this, obviously. But I keep watching them. It's not like an angry disagreement. I'm just like, no, that's wrong. You're wrong. Oh, man. Well, one of these days, maybe I'll do it. It could be fun. Then it could become a reaction YouTuber. One of the greatest people of our generation. I gotta focus on my YouTube channel again. I'm actually gonna be home alone for a while, so maybe I'll have to get around to actually making some stuff, some stoof. All right, should we get started now that we're about 40 minutes into stream? It's probably a good time to start playing the game that I said I was going to play. Let's do that. Home Alone starring you too. Okay. All right, now you get to look at what I was staring at the whole time. Very epic. All right. Now we got to do a YouTube intro. Gotta remember. Staring at a neck. Yeah, it was a little bit a bad time to switch over. Alrighty. I wonder when a good time to just hop in. How's the volume? It could be a little louder or quieter. What are we doing? Okay. Man, I'm so excited. Who is I? I don't know. I don't know anything about this, so we're gonna find out. No spoilers if anyone has already played this, because I haven't been spoiled on any of these yet, so. Okay. Let's start here. Waiting for a good time. Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Plane. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. We are back with Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies, trademark twice. That's right, there's a trademark on Phoenix Wright and trademark on Ace Attorney. Very interesting. We're continuing the series where I play every single Professor Layton game and every single Phoenix Wright game until we beat them all. We are on the 5th game in the Ace Attorney series. And we just finished beating Last Spectre, which is the 4th installment in the Professor Layton series. So we're back. Ace Attorney. I got my attorney's badge. I've just been watching this trailer thingy. This is so cool. I don't know who she is. I've seen her a ton. Apollo apparently has lost his eye. Phoenix is back. I don't know what's going on. I'm just super excited to get back in this. What happened to Trucy? What happened to Phoenix's daughter? She's not in the trailer. I'm concerned. What happened? Anyway, I'm super excited to get back into this. I hope you are too. If you want to watch these, we record them live on Twitch and here on YouTube. Feel free to hop in the streams. They're pretty fun. You get to hear me yap for 40 minutes before we record this about what were we talking about? PCs and a bunch of dumb stuff. But yeah, feel free. Anyway, let's get started here. We got 5 episodes and a special episode. I don't even know what the special episode even is, but I see a pirate. I see a pirate. But yes, let's get started here as we go into chapter 1, case 1. I don't know. It's time to bust out the controller because for some reason, ooh, I play these on controller. All right. Do they have animated cutscenes? Wait. I did not know there was animated cutscenes in this game. Oh my. Okay, it's fine. I was not informed. This is so cool. Also, no talking for some reason. Oh, there's a bomb. Is this how he lost his eye? I mean, nobody's in here. Oh my gosh. I didn't know there'd be animation in this. This is so cool. Oh, I saw him. I saw some blue. No. This is a crazy way to start it.
These are dark times.
Oh my gosh, voice acting?
Reduced to rubble. And it's up to us to restore.
Oh my god, there he is.
Former glory.
What happened? Okay.
I know what you mean.
Is this Phoenix?
Looks like your target finally decided to make a move.
This is fun.
Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Who's that? Wait, what? Okay, suddenly the future. Okay. Wait, we're just jumping right into this. I feel like I need a lot of backstory. Why is there an AI assistant?
You bet. Let's do this.
I love her outfit
She's been
though.
with us for half a year. I
Okay.
can hardly believe it.
What happened to your daughter? Where is your
Anyway,
daughter, sir?
Power will be our greatest weapon.
AI? Aren't there literally AI lores now and they're like getting like sued? Nice save. She's fine. Awesome.
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned.
Okay. It's time to put the code on.
Time to bring it
Man,
to
was
an
that
end.
opening intro I was watching just all of this? Just, well, yeah, this is gonna be this. Okay, cool. So they literally just... Oh, there's Trucy. Okay. Trucy is real. Trucy exists. Let's go. Oh, guys, it's the badge. It's on my head now because I didn't attach it to my model because I'm dumb. Oh, I love this new rendition. We're back. My gosh, he's so cool now. We made fun of him so much, now he's cool. He's got his bracelet. I feel like, where did that jacket come from? Didn't that jacket come from... Oh man, it's been so long, I forgot. He's been aura farming the whole time. Episode 1, Turnabout Countdown. I think I can go big now. Wow. Oh, yes. The big da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hey, hey, hey. The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy without discretion. I can't. It's auto-playing again. Ooh. 3D parallax? Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl. No, Trucy is framed for terrorism, I guess? I don't know why I assumed it was Trucy. It'd be so funny if it was Maya again. December 17th, 9:22 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. Woo! It's good to be back. Good to be back. What an opening. That's fun. Honestly, I had no idea that they were doing any animation. I thought that animation was just like for the, I don't know, like the game trailer or promotion. I didn't think that was actually for the game. It makes me wonder if that was all they did. Like, I don't know if we're getting any more throughout the game, but that was cool. Even if that's all we get. I don't know. But that was nice. All right, I want to... Reader? No. How do I do... I want to make the... How do I make it fast? VSync is on. I remember last time we had VSync off and it like froze my stream every 5 seconds. Is it vibration on, screen flashes, subtitles, text skip off? Is it the wait time maybe? How do I make it go faster? I don't know. Adjust the length. Oh, in autoplay in story mode. Okay, I'm actually going to increase it to 2 seconds. Because I know sometimes I don't get to do that. Okay, I guess this is just what we're going to deal with. Anyway, I guess let's hop in. Why? Let me cover what happened. I was not able to look at anything during that opening. Yami Yugi's drip. I have no idea. Yeah, bomb. I did say they took turns of using a nuke. I didn't know they had a bomb in the intro. That's funny. He really was aura farming there. That was so funny. He stood there for so long. Gosh, I don't think Trucy died in the explosion. I hope not. No, I'm not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? Who's Athena? Oh, I forgot they're using 3D models now. It was a little bit of a jump scare. 3D jump scare. That's right, they're using 3D models now. I forgot. Okay, so Athena must be the AI assistant girl. So does that make Apollo the assistant? And we're the lawyer? Did we not play as Phoenix, right? Because right now we're Athena POV. So I guess Apollo's the assistant. That's kind of fun. Oh, Apollo. Yeah, I'm doing great. Like, I'm a little tune great. Oh, yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. I'm that transparent, huh? Keeping with the Greek names, yes. Oh, I guess you're right. Is Phoenix a Greek? Great. Is Phoenix, I don't know if that's a Greek name, but are phoenixes from Greek mythology? Or are they just general mythology? I didn't know Phoenix was specific to Greek. I mean, that makes sense if it is, though. Because, yeah, then all of them would have been. What was the original one? Or the Great Ace Attorney. He is... I think they used the Japanese name for him, though, so I don't think it worked for him. Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel, here I tell you. Nerves of steel. What about the cords of steel? All right, we have our first ad break of the night. Hope they're fun and entertaining. I'll catch you in a bit and fill you in with what you missed out on. Phoenixes are primarily Egyptian, but Greek and Roman have adopted them. Okay. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. Okay, so he's the lead. But I'm going to be there on the bench. I'm going to be there at the bench with him doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you. Okay, so he was there. I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm gonna see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion. Apollo, Athena. Oh, is this Junie? I don't know her. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie! Oh, that's fun. We get, like, partial voice acting? We get breathing VA. Hey, are you okay? Sorry about that. I always seem to go into a coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens. At home in the forest, though. You live in a forest? This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear childhood friend, and she's also our client for this case. No, not the Larry Butts of the game. No. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. How do you know? I brought you a little snack, Athena. Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for the trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. Jeez. Look at me, standing here, clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Well, don't you worry. We'll be so powerful in there, they won't know what hit him, right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Sure it will be. Come what may, this is one trial. We just can't lose. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he died. Rest in peace. Apollo! Apollo! He's dead. Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened. All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. Mr. Justice! Huh? The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom.
What? Now? But Apollo's in no state to defend.
What am I doing? Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hope they were fun and entertaining. We're here. Apollo's about to die. I have to defend Juniper. What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start, with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. I can kill him. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Huh? What are you gonna do? Bailiff. Yes, miss. The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Thena? You're not seriously. You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie. All by yourself? Thena, stop for a second and think about what you're saying. You've never once taken a case on alone before, right? No hay problema. No hay problema. Is she Hispanic? I did not get that from her anything. Is she just what? I can handle it, I think. I mean, I'm down for representation. I did not see that at all. That being said, we have to remember at least the original Ace Attorney games, the Phoenix Wright ones, they were heavily localized in the best way, but they were very heavily localized. So that might be a localization thing, which I'm not opposed to because I trust their localization. This is the best localization series ever. At least the first trilogy. I don't know about this one. I think the last one was pretty good, but they didn't go as hard as they did in the first trilogy. I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Or would you be okay with me taking over? Sure. I believe in you, Athena, and that's enough for me. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you'll just have to leave it to me. He's just living out his name through his career being an attorney, then quitting and coming back. Yeah, that is true. That is what he does. He does keep quitting and coming back. So very much living up to his name. Apollo. All right. I can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate that I can't be there, but I know you'll give it your utmost to defend Juniper. You bet I will. Rest assured of that. Wow. First female lead in an Ace Attorney game? My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken a lead in the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. Ooh, so we're doing this. Oh, I guess our AI assistant is going to be our assistant girl. That's the one thing I was kind of interested about, because obviously in all the games you get an assistant. In the first, it's Maya and sometimes Pearl. In the second, well, one of the spin-offs, it's Emma. And then you get Trucy. And now we get an AI robot. I don't know. But I have to do this. I'm assuming there's going to be some of the others, like, there's going to be like different. I don't think Athena is going to do all the cases. There might be flashback cases, or I mean, Phoenix has to show up, right? It's called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. All right, here we go. December 17th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5. Oh, there he is. Court is now in session. All right. I guess that'd be the bailiff. Wrong voice. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Wood. Oh, there she is. She looks cool. I like it. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, it's Payne. Oh, he's grown out his hair. He's grown out his hair. I love him. My favorite, actually, that's not true anymore. My second favorite attorney. Gavin's my new favorite. I really loved Gavin. But Payne, the true great prosecutor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Aha. And what is the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today.
Yes, well, the substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. Not at all surprised that as an excuse to run away. Oh my gosh, did you see him? He's dead. With me as an adversary who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape. What? The nerve of that guy. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. That arrogant jerk. No, he's a good person. You arrogant jerk. No, Widget. Oh, look at the shocked face on the Widget. That's funny. Is my hearing getting worse? I could have sworn I heard the defense say something now. No, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me.
How odd. I could have sworn I also heard something.
Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking. Heh, well then. If that's the case, then it's clear. It's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. A contradiction? You just stated that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was. What was it? An elegance at work. That's exactly what I said. Actually, it was an arrogant jerk. Oh my god, look at those faces. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? No fresh out of law school rookie can defend this witness.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let us get back to the case.
Also, he said that pretty much every time we face him. So, Payne, I don't think you have a good track record, but okay. Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator. I knew it. He really is an arrogant jerk. Arrogant jerk.
Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I'll remove you from this court.
I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction.
Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm already having a good time. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was held in courtroom number 4.
Oh yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. Boom. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life. I'm sipping.
But there was in fact one death, was there not?
Ooh, there was a death. That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast... Ooh. The body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered. She was taken to the... She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. Why was he always the defense and not the prosecution? Who? Apollo? The way it works in this, well, I think in real life too, you either become a prosecutor or you become a defense attorney. Those are different jobs. Like the prosecutor is someone who works for like, yeah, they're both lawyers, but like the prosecutor is like the person who is accusing. So like, let's say, I mean, we can do this here. Someone is accusing Junie of bombing, right? The person accusing them, who's saying you did it, that's going to be the prosecutor. So you're trying to prove they did it. The defense attorney is defending them, saying, no, she did not do it. So those are two different jobs. They're both lawyers. You could retire as a prosecutor and become a defense attorney at a different company. But usually they're different companies and different groups of people. Like, I don't think you could have like a company that does defense and prosecution, I think. But yeah, no, they're two completely different jobs. In this case, Payne, who's the prosecutor, he works for the state. So he works for like the police and stuff like that. Because the police are accusing Junie of doing this. No, like one person is saying you did it. The police are being like, hey, you bombed them. So Payne, as a prosecutor for the state, is accusing her. But for example, Athena in this case, she's a private defense person. So like Phoenix's law offices, they're private. So you would just say, hey, I need to pay you to defend me or something. But then it gets even more convoluted because, like, if you can't afford to go buy a private defense attorney, the police or the state or whatever you're in should give you someone to defend you for free. It's, I don't know, there's so much semantics. But basically, Neon, they're prosecuting and defending are two completely different jobs. You train them sort of the same way. Like, there's no like defense degree, prosecution degree. It's like a lawyer degree with like a trial law kind of thing. But there's like, you wouldn't do both. You wouldn't be like, hey, I'm going to be a prosecutor today and a defense the next. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense, Neon. I also don't know if I'm even right. My I don't mean to brag. Actually, no, I'm not gonna talk about that. But no, I have a lot of, I'll say I have a lot of family that are lawyers. So I could literally just call them and be like, hey, did I say this right? but yeah.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape.
Maybe the court should see about getting you in even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the court. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide people to safety. Your Honor, allow me to submit evidence the victim's autopsy report. And details about the bomb. Okay. Arms autopsy report added to the court record. Cause of death. I'm going to read that. Hold on. Next page here. Stuffed animal bomb added to the court record. That is not the bomb we saw in the picture. Okay, I know how this works. All the evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. Oh, I don't have that option yet. When I want to check something out, I just use RB. There we go. First thing we need to do is look at our attorneys. Oh, we can't actually look at it. You have 3D models, but I can't. Oh man, I can't spin the 3D. Oh, maybe I don't have it yet. All right, cause of death. Trauma to the back of the head caused by impact with a flat object. Time of death between 8 and 11. And we get a picture with that. Okay, interesting. And then we got the bomb. The time bomb that destroyed the courtroom. It was hidden inside a stuffed animal when detonated. Little devil with guilty. I checked out. We are Apollo, age 23. So this takes place. He was 20 in the last game. So 4 years later, 3 years later, 4 to 3, depending. Another lawyer at the office. He's passionate about law and hates anything that's not fair or just. Juniper Woods. Our client in this case, we've decided, or we've been friends since childhood, a sweet girl who loves nature. Okay, so I guess Athena is also around 18 too. Gaspin Payne. Oh my god, so it's not Winston. Gaspin Payne. I love the Payne legacy. That's so funny. Who is this guy? So does that mean Winston retired or he died? I hope he didn't die. Winston is still around. Also, in case you can't tell, a lot of these are going to be joke names. Gaspin Payne, Winced in Pain. There's going to be a lot of pun names, and I'm going to miss all of the jokes. I'm not going to get a single one of them, so please point them out if I miss them. Candace Arn. Is that a... That's the other thing, because not all of them are. Like, Apollo Justice is not a pun name. I don't think Juniper Woods is... Juniper Woods... I don't think that one's it. But, like, some of them are, some of them aren't. You just have to... You have to be careful. Her name was... It's Athena Sykes, which isn't a pun name. But this one's Candace Arm. I don't think it's a Candace joke, because... Arm... Candace Arm? I don't think it's a Candace joke. The victim in this case, the detective who was heading up the investigation into the bombing incident. Neon? Don't do it, Neon. I'd better take a peek later.
Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand.
Hello. Oh, look at those terrifying NPCs in the background. Cough.
Defendant, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit pale.
I'm sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I am all right. Junie's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same. If you could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes. I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Thena. And so, I was there yesterday. To watch his trial and lend my support. Oh, that's cute. I like these. They're doing a pretty good job with the 3D. Sunflowers is the rebreather, yeah. The albuterol. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Yeah, she's being accused of murder. That's pretty scary. Did you know I'm also known as the defendant humiliator? That's not something you should be proud of. Rookie humiliator, maybe I could understand. Defendant humiliator? You should be embarrassed about that. Come on, Payne. You're no Winston. You're no Winston. You'll never be your dad. I assume it's his dad. It looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earn that moniker. Does his arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne. What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the rookie humiliator instead? I'd much prefer that. I'd much prefer that. Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was? My grandma says that lotus root is good for your eyes. No carrots. She says they can even help you see into the future. Okay, well that's not what carrots do, so maybe she's onto something here. They can? That's perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
A sweet meek girl like this blowing a courtroom to bits? I must say, it's very hard to believe.
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. But that's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I don't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and the defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, I'm sure it's going to matter that the fact that this woman died, but this didn't look like a targeted attempt. It just looked like a terrorist thing, you know? Like she just wanted to blow up the room. Not Juniper, but someone wanted to, you know? I don't think it's probably going to matter. Knowing how Ace Attorney games work, it's going to matter. There's a reason that it was that specific person. But, I mean, it wasn't Juniper. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? That's a very good question coming from such a novice such as yourself. But first, the question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes, I have. And did that experience cause you to harbor a grudge against the court system?
Objection!
Now, wait 1 minute. If that kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clients would turn into bombers. That's a good point.
Not a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
I concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question? Me? I do love that every... I didn't look at the wiping of the sweat. That's like so gross, but so good. That's so good, man. The way she wipes her sweat from her brow. That's so funny. I notice that you appear to be very nervous and well, gentleman that I am. I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. L is for loser. Harumph! What did it just say? Nothing. Not a single thing. Now, let's see. What was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record.
All right, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was the unique about the bomb that blew up this courtroom?
Well, first, we have to do... I can't believe I haven't done it yet. Look at all these fresh save slots. 10 fresh save slots. I'm so excited to do my first cheating. Because yes, I don't want to replay these. So I will save at every single choice. And I will keep replaying until I get a perfect score. Because I'm a loser. What was unique about the bomb that blew up? Let's see. It was a stuffed animal, I guess, right? It was inside a animal? I mean, this one's pretty easy. Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was stuffed inside, oh my god, it was stuffed inside a stuffed animal. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior. Hey, very good. Have a cookie. Ouch. Ouch. The bomb went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how'd you like that? Not bad, huh? I think you just kind of are proving his point. I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at it. But what connection does this impish elephant have with the defendant?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here. Ooh, what's this?
And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of a poor victim of the explosion.
This is incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tale?
No. But you know what? We don't not know. Could be her tail. Maybe she had a tail. I don't know. Your Honor is so very close. But no, it belonged to the stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name if you ask me.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Do we need a mascot for something like that? You know it's bad when you need a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges. If you need a mascot to get rid of that stuff, your society's already screwed.
Exactly. His motto is phony evidence is just trunked up.
That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Phantom's tail is made of vinyl cloth. And we found something very interesting on the surface. The defendant's fingerprints. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb. Oh, she has fingerless gloves. I was like, she has gloves on. Apparently it doesn't matter. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence.
Phony Fanty tail added to the court record.
Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
Let me check. Piece of the stuffed animal that the bomb was inserted into. The defendant's fingerprints are found on it. Okay. I don't see anything with it just yet. I don't understand. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanations to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can do it. I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I'd better come up with something. For Junie's sake. If you can't produce an answer, we could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer. No, I have to say something fast. Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times? Oh, trauma. No, not the trauma. Why does everyone need trauma in this game? I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court. Oh no. Why does everyone have some kind of quirk? Phoenix's quirk is... Oh, he doesn't have a quirk. He's just really smart. But he gets the Magatama. Apollo can see through lies. And Athena has anxiety. What a lineup. What a lineup. What a superpower. Crazy twist. My superpower is not being able to talk. Oh my gosh. You can do it. Come on, Athena. Oh no. Oh my. Yeah, that's pretty traumatic. That's pretty traumatic. Not the sword. Whoa. What on earth, dude? It's terrifying. What the heck?
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Pretty close on the voice, though.
Objection!
Oh, there he is. There's our boy. No, I'm not skipping this cutscene. There's our band. Oh, it's so good. He looks so good. Sorry, it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come and help you out in his place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, but I was having a really rough time on my own. Oh, I don't know. I think you were doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around. You got it, boss.
Ho ho ho! Look at who showed up out of the blue!
I hope Pain is like, oh, wait, no, this Pain hasn't seen him, I bet.
If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, you always manage to surprise me.
Your Honor, Mr. Pain has called for an early ruling, but I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. So wait, is he just the main character now? He just take over? Because like now we're looking at, this is main character point of view, not assistant point of view. Now Athena's in assistant point of view. So I guess we're Phoenix now. Rest in peace, Athena. It was fun. Wait, does this still? Yeah, okay. So everything changed now. So now we're Phoenix point of view because you can see one, Athena is here. But also, this doesn't say my friend. This said my childhood friend because you were Athena. So now we're Phoenix? Okay. Phoenix POV. Rest in peace, Athena. You were fun for like 5 minutes. And then they said, actually, Phoenix is the main character. All right, does this say anything new? He was injured during the bombing. Apparently lives in a forest. In this case, the detective who was heading up a bombing incident. Young rookie at our agency. She's also our client's friend. Okay, cool. How did Miss Woods' fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made.
You are absolutely right. Let us continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne?
None at all, Your Honor. Oh, please, calm down. Miss Woods really looks like she's having a hard time. Junie's already really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense that she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday? Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. Here she is back at the courthouse again, being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition, very well, I grant special permission.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Okay, well, he's back. Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you. Oh, here we go. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. Hehe, you're more clueless than I heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I am the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston. Oh, the younger brother. Okay. Also rival. I love you, Payne. I like Winston Payne. This guy is kind of cocky. Winston Payne. He was a little goofy, a little bit, a little bit arrogant, but he did his job and he did not back down, Whenever we beat him, he was always there in the next game. He was always there. He never retired. Most of the other people with Edgeworth excluded, once we beat them, they retired in shame and they were like, I'm never doing this again. But Winston Payne, he had honor. He's like, yeah, he bested me, but I'm not done yet. I don't get the feeling from Gaspin. What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing? You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston of the disgrace he met with you at your hands. Looks like this is a royal pain. This royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom. Bonk. Our first bonk! Our first bonk of the game. That took a long time. I guess I could have done it during the cutscenes, but that one bonk was really traumatic, so I feel like that would have been a little bit ruining the moment, but
Very well, please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Here we go. Okay, well, this is definitely the dude who did it. This is definitely the guy who did it. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Witness.
Name Ted Tonate. Ted Tonate? Detonate? Ted Tonate? Come on, man. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Speech synthesis via typing is the same as talking. He sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
I can. I can. Give him like a super crazy voice. He can. But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure, speaking over typing, understand.
What an odd witness.
Mr. Tonate was in charge of the bomb that the trial oh my gosh. Was in charge of the bomb for the trial for that trial and was there when it went off.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim?
Negative. I first met the girl while on the job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only for a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered that the body of the victim.
Shocked?
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I don't want to do this voice the whole time. This is already annoying, but I'll do it for a little bit longer. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the body, was he? He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well, the court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show the court some respect and remove that face guard, witness.
Yeah, this is the guy. So usually the first cases of these games are not supposed to be like really hard to figure out. It's a tutorial case. So we're going to figure it out in one day. We're not going to do any investigations. They're going to be pretty easy. The next case, that's going to be the tough one. Or that's when they get real. If they follow the logic or the way they've been doing all the other games, they could change it up, which would be fine. When the bomb went off, the bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. What was that? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. So even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on. Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. 1. Connect wires. 2. Switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright. I guess that makes you the blue monkey in this barrel of fun, boss. I'd now like to begin my cross-examination. Huh?
Mr. Tonate, what is that?
HH3000, aka a bomb. A bomb?
Great googly moogly! Mr. Tonate, I demand you disarm in this instant.
Disassembly complete. Should I do like the engineer from TF2? Disassembly complete. Can I do that? I don't think I could. I think it would hurt my voice. 5.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds short of my personal best.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I'm not exactly a spring chicken, you know.
This is an exact replica of the HH3000. Stop putting it together! It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success, explosion equals failure.
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looks like?
I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Okay. Dimensions 10 height. 10 height. 10, 10, 10. I'm not reading all that. Weighed 12 pounds. A perfect replication.
Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it.
Witness, not enough. There's no need to replicate anything here.
Alright, double H bomb. It was hidden inside a stuffed animal. Okay. Oh, they just updated it. Okay.
And now the defense would begin their crossing. Where's Miss Sykes gone to?
She's still hiding. Athena, you can come out now. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's get to work. I guess you were pretty scared, huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. She was about to bolt. Hey, put a sock in it, Widget. As transparent as ever. Also, are we blaming her? There was a bomb. I would not blame someone for being terrified and trying to run away, because it's a bomb. Now, let's see. Where were we? We were at the cross-examination. Oh, cross-examination. Of course. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's all right. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine to help her focus. Let's ask her. See if there's any new things here. I doubt there's any new things, but you never know. Athena, you remember how to conduct a cross-examination, right? What? Of course I do. What kind of lawyer would I be if I didn't? I don't know. Now, don't get upset, but what do you say to humoring me with a little review? You got it. Basically, we examine a witness's testimony and compare it against the court record, searching carefully for inconsistencies. This green text represents a witness's testimony. We can use LS to advance to the next statement of the testimony, and LS to go back to the previous statement. Paying close attention to this testimony, we should keep an ear out for anything strange. And be prepared to present RB in our case via the court record. The court record contains information on all the evidence we have at our disposal. We can use it to look for facts that conflict with what the witness has said, and present why any counter evidence we find to refute their statement. What if nothing conflicts with the witness's testimony? Well, that's when we press LB the witness for more information. Find any inconsistencies or lies in the testimony and reveal them to the court. That's what a cross-examination is all about. Looks like you remembered it all just as I taught. And it was a nice refresher, of course, for me. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press Y. Wait, you can consult? Press Y when the option to consult with me appears? Ooh, so we have a new consulting option. I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is. Oh, that's nice. Sounds good. I'll be continuing on if I get in a bind, or counting on you if I get in a bind. All right, it's cross-examination time. Here we go. I kind of want to try that out. That's cool. Because like there are definitely times when I need to just press everything. I don't think I've had to use a guide yet in any of these games, but there have been multiple times when I just press every single piece of evidence because I just can't figure it out. So that'll be nice if I could at least narrow it down. All right, let's start pressing. The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. You say that you disarmed the bomb, but are you really sure that it was disarmed? Absolutely. I can disarm anything in a flash. That looks more like dismantle than disarm to me. Oh, pardon me. Let's see. Is there any chance you could have forgotten to disarm the bomb? Impossible. I did not make rudimentary mistakes like that. They say to err is human. Although the jury is still out on this guy. If you must know, Mr. Wright, according to the court's own records, the fact that the bomb had indeed been disarmed was officially confirmed. I guess I can rule out the possibility that he forgot to disarm it. Could you talk about the bomb in a little more detail for the court, Mr. Tonate? Certainly. What was the approximate size and weight of the bomb? Dimensions 10. Okay, weight 12. This information was also written in on the photograph.
Oh, yeah, sure it is on the back. According to this, the case is made out of alloy plating 5/16 of an inch thick. That certainly sounds like one thick and very bit of heavy metal.
I bet if I dropped that thing on your foot, you'd be hopping. If you drop that thing anywhere, I'd be hopping to the nearest exit. Cause it's a bomb.
Very well, I believe this court has heard enough about the bomb itself. So, Mr. Tonate, you were keeping an eye on the bomb. Where were you watching from?
Alright, I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. Can I actually look at it? Oh, it gives me a time and date. Okay.
Hold it!
Well, I'm getting tired. Why were you in the gallery? My duties have been over for the moment, or wait, may have been over for the moment, but I wanted to keep watch. Even though the bomb was disarmed, you can never be too careful. Explosive devices are very dangerous things.
Ah, how admirably responsible of you. A model to be emulated.
I practice disarming bombs every day. I practice assembling them too. That's the disarming part I get, but assembling them... Well, I'll have you know that I practice presenting evidence every day myself. I see, but do you ever practice having evidence to present to you? Presented to me? What? No, Then you cannot very well call yourself a professional yet, can you? That does it. I'm gonna start practicing having evidence presented to me every day. I mean, you probably should. You probably should, right? That's like half of your job. And you better drink some coffee, boss. We're gonna be pulling an all-nighter. I don't think that'll be necessary. Or worth either of our time.
So, Mr. Tonate, what did you witness from the gallery?
I saw that bomb's timer was counting down.
Hold it!
You saw it counting down clearly with your own eyes? I'd hardly think a timer as small as the one from the bomb on this gallery could be, or on this bomb could be seen from the gallery. And we have another ad break. Sorry. These goggles help me see very, very small things clearly from far away. I can even see what you had for breakfast by looking at your tie. Why do I suddenly feel like a bug underneath a magnifying glass? I guess it's possible he saw the timer if he was wearing these goggles. I'm not so sure. Something that just doesn't sit right with me. Isn't it because it's cracked or something? Yeah, the screen is cracked. So you can't see the timer. I don't think I follow. The bomb was completely hidden inside the stuffed animal. Oh, that too. That too. So well concealed, in fact, that it didn't even look like a bomb at all. So you're trying to find a testimony that conflicts with that evidence, right? That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tonate's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant. Remember that you'll open the court record when you go to present RB something. Okay. If you find evidence that conflicts with testimony, present it. I'm going to stop reading the button numbers or letters or whatever. Let's see. This testimony is about when the bomb went off. So I think the state it was in at the time would be pretty important. A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal, huh? All right, so now we're done. Okay, cool. So now, I mean, they basically told me I don't see any consult. Yeah, I don't see any consult. So, but as soon as that consult shows up, I would like to try it because I want to see, but I don't see one right now. So we'll see. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down. So let's make a save because I'm lame and a big baby. But yeah, I'm almost certain they literally told me exactly what it was. I saw the bomb's timer. No, you didn't.
Objection!
You know you got it right because the music turned off. So, you say you saw the bomb's countdown, right? Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0. And I say that you are clearly lying. What are you talking about? There is no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. Welcome back from ads, everybody. We just presented our first piece of evidence. So cool. Only an hour in. After all, the bomb was concealed inside the stuffed animal. Da-da-dum. Mr. Tone, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer? But that just... What? No!
That does seem like a glaring inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
Well, Ooh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat. Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret, whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out. And pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss? Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tone? Well, let me see. No, there must be some mistake. Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. The sound, I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. It's the sound of the bomb counting down. Whew, I gotta pour some tea. It's tea time. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's go.
A beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that even with the bomb inside the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake, my bad. Yeah, but everyone else would have heard it, right? How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery? Listening for the sound of a bomb's timer is an integral part of my work. I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it. I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from far away. What now? Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs? It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear the bomb's timer? It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know? Now he's just showing off. You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear, but the only tiny thing here is your skill as a lawyer. Being mistrustful is not attractive quality, you know. And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you? Yeah, he's no Winston Payne. Winston Payne, he was a man. This guy's a loser. Gasp in pain. Ugh. Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tone did not hear the sound? Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something. Bonk.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
That's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tone happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
What's this now?
It happened before the trial started. It was when the detective arm and I were transporting the bomb. We brought the bomb to the lobby for the defense. Bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial. Looking for a chance to get at the bomb, Miss Woods was already there in the lobby. Our goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch. The remote switch? Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely, duh. It has been missing ever since the incident. Yeah, it would have been nice to know, guys. I know you said it had a remote, or it could have a remote. Okay. A switch that starts the time. Oh, it starts the timer. Okay, it was stolen. I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case, and they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with a lawyer. The defendant then used the remote from inside the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby? The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time it was outside the case was in that lobby. Therefore, that was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it. Someone other than Mr. Tone could have opened the case and taken the bomb out. Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here? That is my identification number. I have the only key that can open that case. Bomb transport case added to the, okay. This case, Tone and Detective Arm transport the bomb and Tone has the key. Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than a conjecture. What else we got? LO10015R. I don't see anything on it yet. You have no proof that it was Miss Woods who stole the remote switch. And by the same token, you have no proof that it wasn't her. Yeah, but that's not how court works. You have to prove that she did it. That's how court works. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb. Okay, that's true. That's true. Ah, the tail. 5 minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 decaseconds. 2.3 decaseconds. The defense's advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes. Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage. Bonk.
It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Your Honor. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand. Also, did we read this?
I have no objection, Mr. Wright.
And we didn't check this guy out. Police bomb specialist. He was in charge of handling the bomb that exploded in the courtroom. Okay. I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. On the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad. I can read your feelings, you know, boss. Guess there's no hiding from her, huh? Don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay. Guess she's already at anger level 1. Don't worry, I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her. The defense has no objections, Your Honor. In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there's just one more thing, Mr. Wright. Is it... me? Yeah. Dismantling bombs is my job. Dismantling this case is yours. Do you think you can handle it? I look forward to seeing you try. This guy's hiding something. I just know. Yeah, why would you say that? Why would you say that, dude? Now you're asking to get put in jail. Why would you... Now, if you will excuse me, granted, these first cases, like I said, they're not meant to like blow your mind at, oh my god, he did it. These are tutorial cases. The twist is supposed to see how she didn't do it. Also, just to learn the case and just be kind of fun. Because, I mean, they literally showed him doing it in the cutscene.
Bailiff, please go out into the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Welcome back. Hi. Junie. Hi, Athena. She looks even worse off than before. Don't worry, Junie. We're here for you. Thanks, Tina. I'll do my best too.
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentment against the court, correct?
No, of course not.
What's that you say? I can barely hear you.
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor is scary.
What an impudent little girl. Stop acting innocent and tell the truth.
This is getting ugly.
You rearmed the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse. Admit it!
Oh my god, this is so wrong. You can't just do that. You can't just be like, you did it, didn't you? Admit it. Admit the crime. That's so illegal, dude.
That's why you went to the lobby where Mr. Justice was, isn't that right?
Oh. Ouchies. Mr. Wright, can I go give the prosecutor a smack? What? Of course not. Do we have to review the courtroom manners 101 again? We can't let that creep bully innocent girls like this off that easily. I haven't forgot about how he treated you. Don't worry about me, just help Judy. Her heart's crying out. She's so scared, so very scared. Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Wood's heart. Oh, is that her power? Is that the power they're giving her? That she can literally hear feelings or hear your inner thoughts? Because to be fair, everyone can hear Phoenix's inner thoughts. Like, it's just a running bit that everyone can read Phoenix's mind. But I guess Athena can actually do it.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. Mr. Payne is badgering the defendant. Yeah, she's absolutely. I don't think it's badgering.
Yes, but Miss Woods does seem quite frightened. Mr. Payne, I ask you behave more like a gentleman.
Ah, but don't you know, Your Honor? There is no more, nor a more a gentleman in this world than I. Ugh, as if a gentleman or even a gentleman would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win. Athena.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? And I'll have you know I attend manner classes every Saturday.
You don't pay attention, though. Also, manner classes are real, and I recommend people take them every now and then. They're pretty interesting. You might learn some stuff. I'm not saying you're not mannered. You're not well mannered. I'm just saying people could learn stuff. There's a lot of interesting things. I highly recommend it.
I'm more just mere gentleman. I'm a genteel man.
Not when you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Ah,
oh, that got him. That got him. He's been signed up to like an alpha male course or something like that. He's like, wait a minute, what? Have I been lied to? I should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but bonk.
Mr. Payne, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony.
Miss Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. When the bomb went off. Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off. And the rubble started falling. It fell on top of me. Junie's clearly in pain, being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out. This isn't going to work, so what now? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power. So she does have a power. Okay. You can hear it, can't you, Athena? The cries of Miss Woods' heart? Yes, and they sound like incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second. Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear words of a witness's heart. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability now. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied and listen to the testimony of Miss Woods' heart. Okay, boss, I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Auf geht's, let's do this. Oh, so she's not Hispanic. She just says random languages every now and then. Auf geht's. I don't know how to actually, I forgot how to do the German talk. Wait, what? What? You're just cheating? So your holographic thingamabob can show us Miss Woods is, how Miss Woods is feeling, right? In a nutshell, yeah. The emotions and images I picked up on just now while listening to her testimony, I can enter all that into Widget and use a mood matrix. Okay, so she doesn't have a power, she just has an AI assistant. It's kind of funny. These mood markers here reflect fluctuations in Junie's emotions. When she feels happy or is enjoying the memory, the happy marker will light up. When she's feeling angry or frustrated, the angry marker will react. When she's feeling sadness or is frightened by a memory, the sad marker will blink. And when she feels surprised or confused, the surprise marker will let us know. Okay, what? I mean, these are usually pretty obvious to tell, especially in this game, because that's like such a big deal. So with your special ability in Widget's Mood Matrix program, we can track how Miss Woods is feeling as she testifies. Talk about the wonders of technology. Okay, so it's not just her assistant, it's also her power being translated into a physical technology thing. Okay, cool. So that way we can see it instead of us having to be in Athena POV all the time. That makes sense. Yep, now let's give it a shot. Picking up on some kind of discord or noise in Junie's heart. See here? This is what the noise looks like in the mood matrix. It's a result of inconsistencies between her testimony and her feelings. If we can pinpoint the inconsistencies, the noise level should drop. Okay, it's time to listen to Miss Woods' true testimony. Okay, well that day, cough, cough. I was watching from the gallery, cough, cough. The bomb went off, cough. That one makes sense. And the rubble started falling. On top of me? Yeah, why are you happy about that? I think I have a good grasp on Junie's emotional state now. This power of Athena's is incredible. And I'm seeing an unexpected emotion that is inconsistent with the content of her testimony. What, already? It fell on top of me, cough. Look at this. When she says it fell on top of me, the happy marker is reacting. Well, look at that. That is odd. Interesting. All right, so I kind of see how they're going to use this. There must be a reason for this contradictory emotion. We just need to do some digging. When you find an unexpected emotion, you'll first need to pinpoint, albeit. Okay. And then select the unexpected emotion or reaction from the 4 mood markers with A. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I already did it once. Why are you happy about this? Widget is registering joy when Miss Woods recalls the rubble from falling on her. There must be a reason for this unexpected emotion. Miss Woods, as the rubble was falling, was there also something that made you feel happy? What? Mr. Wright, the feeling of happiness is spreading throughout Junie's heart. Keep going at this point. I bet Junie will start to calm down. Great. Let's hear what she has to say. Just as I was about to escape the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was so startled. I tripped, and the rubble started falling on top of me. I really thought I was done for. But just then, oh, she's knitting. Apollo came and rescued me. Aw, she has a crush on Apollo. That's cute. That's cute. Apollo? He used his own body to shield me from the rubble. So that's when he sustained those injuries. How do you feel, Junie? Did talking about Apollo give you some courage? Yeah, Apollo is just like the sun, strong and bright and warm. Just talking about him makes me feel like a leaf undergoing photosynthesis. And see, your coughing stopped all of a sudden. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Thena. Yay. It's only 50. Oh, 50 is normal. Looks like we were able to draw out some of new testimony. Pretty neat, huh? But there's still some noise left, meaning must still be some discord in Junie's heart. Guess we'll have to keep going then. Let me input the new information and update the mood matrix and we'll be good to go. You remember what to do, right? When I find an unexpected emotion, I should first pinpoint. That's right. And then select it from the mood markers with A. If we can find the reason for the discord in her heart, we should be able to draw out even more new testimony out. Info update. I tried to run, but it was too slow. Before I could get away, the bomb went off. Then the rubble started falling on me. Thought I was done for. Info update. She's sad. So LB is pinpoint. Why are you sad about this? You were happy when Mr. Justice rescued you, weren't you? Yes, I was really happy. But was there also something that... was there also something you felt sad about at the time? I don't know how I feel about this dialogue, because it's so basic. Be like, this made you happy, but were you also sad? I hope I don't know about the dialogue to get into this, but the mechanic is fun. I don't know about the dialogue surrounding the mechanic, though. The reason I ask is, when you were describing how you were rescued, we sensed a little sadness, too. Oh, I think it's probably because of the bum rap Rhynie. Bum rap Rhynie? Whoa, what do you know? Something new. That's right. I brought my stuffed animal, Bum Rap Rhynie, to watch the trial with me. Bum Rap Rhynie and Phony Fanty are brothers. Who knew the legal world could inspire a whole line of merchandise? I had Bum Rap Rhynie with me while I was watching the trial. But it wasn't until Paul saved me that I realized I lost him as I was running away. My poor Rhynie, a victim of the terrible bomb. Oh, I know. You can see what he looks like in the poster. Oh, sad. It's for the campaign to eradicate fake evidence and false charges. Phony Fanty and Bum Rap Rhynie, huh? Nothing against that campaign, but why an elephant and a rhinoceros? Mr. Wright? I don't sense any discord in Junie's heart anymore. Nice. Now we have a nice, clean testimony. So I guess that means we managed to draw out all of her testimony. That's right. I'll just make an update with the new info and we'll have the whole picture. So, do you think her testimony will help us? Absolutely. I don't know what I would have done without you, Athena. So Bum Rap Rhynie was in the courtroom when the bomb went off. Now that we know that, it changes the meaning of that other piece of evidence. We don't get that yet, right? Yeah, because this is probably a different tale. Do they have the same tale? All I have to do is present it at the right statement. Okay. All right, well, first we gotta make another save because I'm a baby. I was watching. Oh, can I press? I cannot press here. Okay. I was watching from the gallery with Bumrap Riney. I tried to run, but I was too slow. Before I could get out of the courtroom, the bomb went off. I was startled. I tripped, then the rubble started falling. I thought I was done for. Then Apollo came and rescued me. All right, let's see what they say. That's Junie's complete testimony. Not bad, huh, Mr. Wright? Should focus on the new statements Miss Woods made. The existence of Bumrap Riney should turn things around in our favor. Changes the meaning of a certain piece of evidence we already have. All I have to do is present it. Got the right statement. So I think it's this, and I think we present the tale. Just say this is Bumrap Riney's. It would be nice if I had the picture of Bumrap Riney, but I think it's this. The music did cut out. Miss Woods, I know this trial has been very hard for you, but you can relax now. You are without a doubt innocent.
Mr. Wright, what wild assertion are you making now?
My wild assertion is simply this. The two stuffed animals were mixed up. The tail the defendant's fingerprints were found on wasn't that of the phony Fanty. It was the tail of her gallery companion, Bumrap Riney. What? What nonsense is that? I concede they're both stuffed animals, yes, but they're completely different characters. An elephant and a rhino. They are distinct as a defense lawyer and a prosecutor. See, Neon? They're very different. But are they really so different? Both defense lawyers and prosecutors strive to protect the peace through law. Even elephants and rhinos have some similar characteristics. They're both gray, for example. Anyway, this poster is all I need to prove my assertion to be true. If I may direct the court's attention here, you'll clearly see how the two got mixed up. I assume you just point at the tail here.
Well, why would you look at that? The two tails are exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. The two stuffed animals are based on entirely different animals, but the design for their tails is exactly the same. Ah! Oh, his hair still flips up. Still rocking the toupee. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Our first triple bonk.
Order in the court. As long as the possibility exists that the tail belongs to Bumrap Riney, we can no longer consider it to be decisive proof that the defendant handled the bomb. As things stand, I consider the charges against the accused unsubstantiated. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Payne?
Oh, yes, of course, Your Honor. Oh, that went great. That was great, Mr. Wright. You turned things right around. Yeah, it's not over yet, but at least we managed to hold out this long.
I believe that brings our proceedings for today to a close. Mr. Payne, I'm afraid you have some serious investigating ahead of you.
Yes, Your Honor. Ooh, actually, a multiple day for the first case? Interesting.
Very well, let's reconvene tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Bonk.
Man, a multi-day course to start off the game? I don't know if we've done that before. I could be wrong, though. December 17th, 11:56 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 5. That was so exciting, boss. We did it. True to form, you managed to just barely pull it off at the very last moment. True to form. Gee, I never knew you had such a glowing opinion of me. Thank you for everything you're doing. You did great, Miss Woods. You really stuck it out. And you got really brave at the end, just when we needed you most, Junie. Thanks to you, we were able to turn things around. Well, you were the one who gave me that courage, Thena. Really? Thanks. To be honest, was I any help at all? Of course! Without you, we would never have gotten out of that tight spot. That's good to hear. I may still have a lot to learn, but you can bet I'm gonna give it my all. I'll be so good that one day you'll call me your partner. That's what I like to hear. Analytical psychology, the ability to solve riddles of a person's heart. Athena's true potential is beginning to really shine through. Hey, where's Apollo anyway? Good question. I almost forgot about him. Bruh. Poor Apollo. I assumed he'd still be here in the lobby. Oh, I know. Maybe he's still in the courtroom number 4. Courtroom number 4? What were you doing at the scene of the explosion? When I came out to the lobby to rest, I told Apollo about bum rap Riney. I told him I dropped Riney in the courtroom as I was trying to escape before the blast. And then, Apollo said he had an idea where Riney might be, so we went to take a look together. Huh? I guess Apollo can be pretty nice when he wants to be. He is usually really nice. So, you went looking for Riney together before you were called back into courtroom number 5? Yes. I had some time to rest, so I was able to go and look for him. But then they called me into the courtroom number 5 and to testify. Apollo insisted on staying there, though. With all those injuries, I wonder how he's managing. I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me, I'm gonna look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Maybe he found some new piece of evidence. Anyway, we'd better go and get him. Good idea. He's just like lying on the floor dead. December 17th, 12:11 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Where are you, Apollo? Trial's over for today.
He's dead.
Come on, I know you're... No.
No, Apollo! Is he actually dead? No, he's just knocked out. He's not dead. Is he dead? There's no way. Dude, he's not dead. What do you mean to be continued? He's dead? This is not the time, Neon. This is not the time. Although I am surprised how well that badge lines up with Ibuki. He's dead? He's not dead. He can't be. He's not. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe it. He's not dead. Next chapter, yes. December 18th, 9:34 a.m. District Court, defendant, lobby number 5. Is he dead? He's not dead. This isn't exactly how I envisioned the second day of this trial to start, given how things ended yesterday. Good morning. He's not dead. He's not dead. They're gonna say he's in intensive care. The mood sure is tense. Not that that's any surprise. Oh my gosh, dude, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. Tell me. Oh, hey, did you read the paper this morning, boss? Huh? The paper? That came out of left field. You didn't read it? Then you don't know the big news. Somebody spotted an abominable snowman way up in the mountains. Tell me you know the difference between a paper and a tabloid, Athena. Dude, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. Oh, man. It might show up in the forest where you live, Junie. So you'd better watch out, okay? Dude. Oh my gosh. Papers and tabloids are not the same. Technically no. Newspaper is like just like news and stuff, but like tabloids is like gossip stuff, like this celebrity spotted, you know, stuff like that. They're technically different. You really should read the story for yourself. I couldn't even begin to do it justice. Justice? Huh? Oh, poor Apollo. It's all my fault. Athena. Oh, Junie, what was I thinking? I'm sorry. He's not dead. What we found yesterday was not Apollo's dead body. Yes! Oh, man. Woo! Okay, we're good. He's alive. I was like, they did not just kill Apollo. Who can't just kill off a main character like that? I don't think they've killed off a main character ever. Would be awesome if he was dead. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, is Mia a main character? She kind of is. But she was always written to, she was written to die. Like, she was supposed to die in the story. Like, her character was designed and written to be killed off. But I don't feel like, I don't know if like Ace Attorney is that kind of game to kill off one of these characters. But the thing is, though, there are a lot of main characters now at this point in the series, because like we got Apollo, we got Athena, we got Phoenix, we have Maya, we have Trucy, we have Edgeworth. I'm talking about, these are all people that could be on our side of the stand. So we have a lot of people, and a lot of them have just been explained to go away. We don't know how Trucy's not here right now. Maya is off, I don't know, being a spirit medium. Pearl is probably doing the same. No, what is Pearl doing? Pearl doesn't have any parents. I don't know where she is. Emma's got a job. So I don't know. I guess that would be a one way to, clear up the cat. I'm just so glad they didn't, dude. That would be crazy. It would be a different kind of story if they killed off Apollo that quickly. That would have been crazy. But if they were to kill off a main character, it would not be like that. I guess maybe it could be, though. I don't know. I'm just happy that he's alive. He'd been assaulted by someone with a blow to his head and was lying unconscious. We rushed him to the hospital right away, and it looks like he's going to pull through. It was still quite a shock to stumble onto the scene like that. I will say there's a lot more blood. Maybe it's because they have like the animation and they have like, I don't know, I guess higher budget. There's a lot more traumatic looking things. A lot of stuff was traumatic in Ace Attorney because it's all murder cases. It's all murder cases and like trauma stuff. But now visually seeing it with the animations, it's a little bit interesting. But I'll see, even the anime, the Phoenix Wright anime wasn't that crazy. I don't think it was that, intense at all. But like already, this is the most intense Ace Attorney game that has been out that I've played yet. So, I don't know. Well, I managed to get her to stop crying. Now she's resting on the sofa over there. Because she really feels responsible for what happened to Apollo. Poor Junie. She believes that the reason Apollo was attacked is because he was helping her look for something in that courtroom. Oh? Guess I can see why she'd think that. By the way, how are you doing? Who, me? Yeah, you. I know you're concerned about Miss Woods, but are you all right? Me? I'm doing just fine, boss. I mean, yeah, it was a huge shock, but I'm all right. People who studied analytical psychology are great at times like these. After all, they've learned how to control their emotions. Oh, bye, Ibuki. I'll see you later. Also, you can totally see her masking her emotions. That's funny because you have the little AI assistant telling her that she's scared or sad. Somehow, I don't think that's as easy as she makes it sound. But there's no denying she's a real trooper. Paula doesn't remember a thing, does he? Yeah, he can't recall anything from the time right before he was assaulted. Nothing about what he was doing, courtroom number 4, or who assaulted him. Man, they're really pulling the episode 1 thing with Phoenix. They're bringing back amnesia. No. The doctor said it's probably due to that hit he took on the head. Assaulted in the court of law and losing your memory, all that at that. I know how that feels. It's okay because he'll get it back over time. Over the course of this trial, he'll get it back, and by the end, he'll be like, I have decisive evidence. It'll be fun. But who in the world would do such a thing, huh, Mr. Wright? Just wait till I get my hands on that coward who hurt Apollo. Now, Athena. I thought you said you were in control of your emotions. Let's just focus on helping Miss Woods, okay? But I admit I'm just as upset as you. Okay, boss. You're right. Apostle's assailant can wait until after we clear Junie's name. That's the spirit. Now, let's see. I'd better check the court record one more time before the trial starts. You're at the Mr. Wright. I'm ready whenever you are. All right, let's get ready to rumble. I don't think I need to. I think I've been reading it enough. I think we're good. You bet. With everything that happened with Apollo, I didn't have time for a proper investigation. Can't let that stop me, though. Okay, that's kind of fun. So they'll probably do investigation tutorials and stuff either tomorrow or next trial. That's a fun way to get around it. Because they say he was too busy at the hospital to actually go investigate the scene. So that way we don't have to learn how to do investigations just yet. That's a really smart tutorial idea to put it into the story. I have to get this right for Miss Woods' sake, and Apollo's too. Dun 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 dun. December 18th, 9:50 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5. Here we go.
Court is now in session. All rise.
Bonk.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is also ready, Your Honor.
Now then, I believe I instructed the prosecution to further their investigation. Were you able to locate the remote switch in question?
I'm afraid the remote switch is still missing, Your Honor.
I must say I'm disappointed, Mr. Payne. Not angry, just disappointed.
I apologize, Your Honor. Looks like the prosecution is just as unprepared as I am. You're just as unprepared as me. Nice. There is a separate matter, however, that I would like to bring up during this trial.
A separate matter, you say? And what might that be?
I assume you are aware that another incident occurred during yesterday's trial. I'm speaking, of course, of the assault on Mr. Justice in the ruins of courtroom number 4. Uh-oh, why is he bringing that up?
Yes, what a truly harrowing experience it must have been. Poor Mr. Justice.
At the time of the attack, Mr. Justice was not alone. He was with the defendant, Miss Juniper Woods. He isn't going where I think he's going with this, is he? Yeah, he is. That's what I was thinking about. At first I was like, no, but they found the body together. But I'm like, but they didn't go there together, or they went there alone. The prosecution wishes to indict Miss Woods on the charge of Mr. Justice's assault. Also, I don't think you can do that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think there would have to be a separate trial. I mean, you could probably use it as evidence, maybe.
Order, order in the court. Mr. Payne, the incident under deliberation here...
Oh, okay, I was going to say, nice.
The incident under deliberation here is the courtroom bombing. The assault on Mr. Justice has nothing to do with this trial.
But I believe there is a connection between this case and Mr. Justice's assault. Please take a moment to consider these facts. Both events occurred in courtroom number 4. This is the location of courtroom number 4, where the unconscious Mr. Justice was discovered. As you can see, it's quite close to where Detective Arm's body was found. Not really, kind of on the opposite sides of the room. My diagram added. Question is, why did the culprit feel the need to maliciously attack Mr. Justice? Okay. Diagram as it was when Apollo was discovered, okay.
Why, indeed. What do you believe the motive to be, Mr. Payne?
I believe that Mr. Justice found something in that courtroom while Miss Woods was with him. Evidence that fingered her as the perpetrator of the bombing.
You mean he found some incriminating evidence?
Precisely, and so I surmise that the defendant picked up the piece of rubble and hit Mr. Justice on the back of the head in order to silence him. Junie would never do such a thing. She was devastated when we found Apollo hurt like that.
Miss Sykes, please control your outbursts.
Ahem. It is the prosecution's belief that by deliberating on Mr. Justice's assault, we will draw ever closer to the truth of the courtroom bombing itself.
Very well. Miss Woods is hereby officially indicted on the charge of assaulting Mr. Justice.
What? Why are you even listening to Mr. Toupee over there? Although, considering our conversation yesterday, I think Apollo might have figured something out. Wonder what it was. He told me I'm going to look for evidence to clear your name, Juniper. Maybe their two incidents really are related after all. I would like to start by hearing from the defendant herself.
Very well, bailiff. Please bring Miss Woods to the witness stand.
All right, welcome back. Ahem. You're tired. I'm sorry. I can't seem to stop. Breathe, Miss Woods. Because she's still really upset about Apollo. Miss Woods, you went to the ruins of courtroom number 4 with Mr. Justice, did you not? So we have our final ad break of the night. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope they're fun and interesting ads, and I'll see you in a bit. Yes, I did. Good, good. If you would, then please testify about what happened to the court. Alone with Apollo. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Apollo stayed with me and went to the courtroom ruins together. Then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony. Ain't the evidence gathering is the job on the detectives? Yes, it is. But in this game, you're just allowed to do that. I mean, technically, they're not allowed to, but they just do it anyway. Even in universe, they're not allowed to just go to the crime scene. In this game, the defense attorneys double as detectives for themselves. But the prosecutors have detectives, like Gumshoe, who do that. But a lot of times, Phoenix Wright, Apollo, they just kind of do it themselves. They just kind of go to the crime scene like, I'll just go check it out. It's fine. Because Gumshoe's nice, he just lets them do it. This game is not realistic, by the way, Neon. Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would I ever hurt such a kind person?
So, Mr. Justice stayed by your side while you were feeling unwell. What an admirable young man. I thought his loud voice was his only outstanding feature.
He may look like a little imp at times, but Apollo can be really nice too. I hope she didn't hurt her wrists with... I hope she didn't hurt her wrist backhanding that one out.
But one has to wonder, why did Mr. Justice stay behind in the ruins?
I think Apollo might have figured something out.
Something? What kind of something?
Something to do with the courtroom bombing kind of something, I think.
Oh, no evidence for the case, was it? That's a very big kind of something indeed.
I believe so. He mentioned looking for some evidence when I was called away.
Objection!
Just as I thought. There is a connection between the two incidents. But the defendant has told a very big lie, Your Honor.
What lie is that?
When she learned Mr. Justice would be looking for evidence, she attacked him. She attacked him to give herself the chance to destroy that evidence. No, I never...
Objection!
Miss Woods repaid Mr. Justice's kindness with violence. We found the proof. Oh my gosh. We found the proof of her foul deeds here in the courtroom. There in the courtroom room. That's not, no. What on earth? Come on, man. They've already done this. They've done this so many times. They've literally done this writing in blood like 20,000 times. Do you see it there in front of Mr. Justice's right hand? Witness the message he left us.
It's written in blood. WOODS. Why isn't that?
And that's all right, Your Honor. It says Woods in capital letters. What? I submit that Mr. Justice left us with the name of his attacker before he fainted. Well, welcome back from ads. Apparently, Woods' name was written on the floor in blood. Very interesting. Apollo's assault photo added to the court record. Oh, that can't be true. Why would Apollo write my name? Mr. Wright, I know from him leaving the message. Why would he do this? I don't think he did this. All right, shown on the floor collapsed. Bloody writing. You can kind of see like an outline. I don't know if my cursor shows. Oh, it does. I don't know if you could see like an outline. Like it looks like this was placed on top of an existing. I guess no, that's just like the outline of the floor panel. Also, it could just be like in the woods. She lives in the woods, so maybe someone else, but I don't know. Hey, don't take it out on me. I don't understand it any more than you do. When we discovered Apollo yesterday. Apollo. Oh. Oh. I don't know why I gave up on that scream. We didn't even have a chance to rush over to him. As soon as the security heard Athena scream, they ran and cordoned off the area. Maybe it's upside down. What would that be? SDOOM. Stoom. Stoom. Neon, that's not how upside down works. That's not how upside down works, Neon. It would be spoom. Right? It'd be spoom. W looks like an M, but that would be moops. That would make the W a P. Moop. A moops. W does look okay. It kind of does look like an M. Like, yeah, no, because that's a capital D. So if we're upside down, I guess it would work. It would be stoom. Stoom. Or moo. Would it be moods? Wouldn't the S, am I dumb? If you flip an S upside down, it doesn't become an S though. Moods. It could be moods. I don't know. Hey, no, I mean, you're on the right track because it could be, because to be fair, Neon, to be fair, that has been the answer before. Like writing something upside down has been the answer before. So you're on, that could genuinely be the answer. You could be right. It's been done before. We couldn't investigate anything ourselves and had to leave everything to the police. Still, I never thought that they would find some bloody writing there.
Now then, please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Okay. Alone with Apollo. During the trial yesterday, I was overcome by a fit of coughing. Do you always cough when you get nervous, Miss Woods? Yes.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Mr. Wright, please do not make Miss Woods nervous by pressing her so ruthlessly.
That barely even qualifies as a quasi-question. Let's help her relax with a little small talk before we dive into her cross-examination. You know, ask her about her hobbies and her crushes and stuff. Her crushes? Really? I don't know about this. Can I actually do that? I think that's just like a joke thingy. Why exactly did you go to the courtroom ruins? We went to look for my medicine to stop my coughing. That's not what you said. You said you were looking for your stuffed animal. Your medicine? Why would your medicine be in courtroom number 4? I dropped it in the heat of the moment. Comrade Riney. He was keeping my medicine safe for me. Okay, so there was like a zipper pouch. He has a little compartment that I can put things in, you see. And Phony Fanty has the same type of pocket. That's where the bomb was inserted. I had put my medicine for coughing fits inside Bumrap Riney. When I told Apollo about it, he said he'd help me go look for him. There was so much rubble in there. I was worried, but there was no rubble or anything in front of the witness stand. So when he got inside, Apollo went straight there and started looking for my Riney in that area. It was so nice of him to do that for me, in spite of all his injuries. Apollo is so strong and kind, just like the trees in the forest. The way she makes him sound, you'd think Apollo was some kind of an ancient god. Kind of is. He kind of is. Yeah, she does knit. She knits. Oh, wait. Yeah, oh, that's what he's like. Oh, he kind of is an ancient god. Sort of. Not really, but he kind of. Oh, Apollo. Oh, he was referencing the Greek god. I was referencing Apollo's superpower. That's technically not him, that's his bracelets. But no, he was referencing the Greek god. I get it. I clocked it. I figured it out.
So, that's when you went to the ruins, I see. That seems to be quite an important fact. Please add it to your testimony, Miss Woods.
Okay. Apollo started looking for Bumrap Riney near the witness stand, where there was no rubble.
Hold it!
Bum, 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 bum. The area around the witness stand, are you sure about that? I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? Yeah, no, of course not. I was just testing my hearing. Must not upset her, must not upset her, must not upset her. Yes, I'm sure that's where we searched for the first. Then I was called back to this courtroom to give testimony.
Hold it!
That was when you were called to the stand after Mr. Tonate's testimony, right? Yes. The bailiff came to the courtroom number 4 and brought me back to this courtroom. And what about Mr. Justice? Did he come with you or did he stay behind? Apollo insisted on staying behind in courtroom number 4. You'd better not ask her about Apollo. I know, I'll use some small talk here to get her to relax a bit. Do you have any hobbies, Miss Woods? Hobbies? Well, I love growing vegetables in my garden. And I love to knit. I like sewing too. I made this outfit myself. That's impressive. Even the hat? Keep it up, Smith, right? It's working. Now ask her if she has a crush on anyone. I think... So, is there anyone in particular you like right now? Phoenix has got to be like, what am I doing, man? What am I doing with my life? Like 30 years of this, and this is what I'm doing.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, is that question even remotely related to this case? To this case? Not really.
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking questions unrelated to the case at hand.
Sorry, Your Honor. -1 brownie points. Hehe. Ms. Woods, please continue with your testimony. I believe you were telling the court about your attack on Mr. Justice. I swear I didn't attack Apollo. Why would he ever hurt such a kind person?
Hold it!
So, you think Mr. Justice is kind? Yes, very kind. He rescued me. He likes the sun. Or he's like the sun. Oh. It all fits together, Neon. Yep. You made me see it. Greek god of the sun. Apollo was like the sun, strong and warm. It all is coming together. It's all coming together. He makes me feel strong too. The only adjective I associate with the sun are sweltering and oppressive. But when Apollo got hurt, and it's all my fault. Junie, Apollo's gonna be fine. Also, saying it's all my fault sounds like an admission. I know what you're saying, but don't say that. He's just like the sun, right? Well, the sun doesn't just drop out of the sky. You really think he'll be fine? But the sun does go down at night. Then that means Apollo could...
Mr. Payne, I do not think much of men who make young ladies cry.
That's true. He does not like when we make women cry. Anyone, regardless if they're innocent or not. Judge is like, don't make them cry. That's like, she murdered 50 people, Your Honor. I think she deserves to cry a little bit. Ah. It's all my fault. No. Yeah, based. It is based. To be fair, probably shouldn't make anyone cry, regardless. But he's true to his values at least. So Apollo was trying to help Juniper. Who knew that Apollo could be such a sweetheart? Must have been pretty hard on him too, with all that rubble everywhere. Now that I think about it, there's something odd about what Apollo was able to do. You know, considering what Miss Woods just said now, I think you're right. The courtroom was in a very unusual state after all. Which leaves $1 million question. What would explain this contradiction? Now, let's see what happens when I present what I expect is our answer. What was the new one? I think it was this. This was the new evidence thing. Apollo started looking for Bum Rep Riney near the witness stand where there was no rubble. Is that true? There is... What is the witness stand? Oh, but he's not near the witness stand. It's a gare. Let's go. Fashionably late, but at least I'm fashionable. That's very true. Welcome to Ace Attorney. We're on episode 5, or game number 5. We're having a good time. I mean, I guess we could present this. I don't think there's rubble. If this is the witness stand, there's definitely rubble there. Maybe there's not, though. I don't know. We'll just present it. We'll just present it. I don't know if I'm right. So we started a search in the witness stand, you say? That's right. I guess maybe he wanted to start from the furthest point in the room. He was being so brave. And strong. All right, can I not voice act the coughs? I don't want to fake cough. I think I'm done with the coughs. I'll let her cough. How's that sound? But that's odd. Under the circumstances, he shouldn't have been capable of that. But he was, and he still is. He might not look it, but he really is brave and kind too. My immersion. No, I don't want to do it, Leon. No, that's not the part I'm finding fault with. Someone has a crush on Apollo. Yeah, we know, Phoenix. What you're claiming is something that no one should have been able to do.
But I should think that anyone can be brave and kind if they want to be, Mr. Wright.
True, anyone can be brave and kind, but if you would, please take a look at this diagram. With a courtroom in this state, how is it possible to walk up to the witness stand? Can you just... Oh.
I see your point. The rubble blocks off access to the area around the witness stand.
Am I crazy? This is the witness stand, right? Is this the witness stand? This there? Because you could just walk right up to it. Or am I insane? Is this not the witness stand? They should have marked what the witness stand is. I'm assuming it's this, because you could just walk right... Oh no, this is a rug. I thought this was like a rug. This looks like a rug, but I guess that's a piece of rubble. Okay, I see. I see. I was so confused. It looks like a rug or like a platform that you stand on, but no, that's the... It's just so perfectly square. Like, look at all the other rocks. They're like not uniform and jagged. Why is this rock so perfectly an octagon? You know? Why is this so perfectly set up? Why not just put like this one in front of it? I don't know if you can see my cursor. It's super tiny, but come on, that does not... Why did they make that one so... That's the only uniform rock in my defense. I rest my case. Does such a tiny inconsistency even matter? My Eureka moment, it really was. There's a rectangle one too, was there? Oh yeah, there is a rectangle one, a long rectangle on T's. Okay, so there's 2 of them. I guess that could be like a wood beam. It could be a wood beam. That's funny. Okay, so there's a couple, I guess. I could have figured it out, I guess. I mean, I did figure it out, but that's funny. Just took me a long time. Great. Now I'm not so sure it matters. A real man doesn't make mountains out of molehills, you know?
But that's precisely what Mr. Wright does best.
I call slander, Your Honor.
So, is it really important to approach the witness stand? I have to say, it's a bit hard to tell with any accuracy just from the diagram. Mr. Payne, do you have any other photos of the crime scene?
Let me see, Your Honor. Yes, I have one more. Oh, because it wasn't a rock. It was a box. I see. Here it is. It's a more pulled back version of the photo I presented before. All right, Apollo's assault photo updated in the court record. Updated. Okay, cool. Huh? What's that hunk of metal on the wheels? Mr. Payne, is the metallic object in the photo Mr. Tonate's bomb transport case? That's right. Is there some problem?
Oh yes, that transport case was there in the courtroom number 4 when the bomb went off. It must have been there ever since.
Oh, that's it. Miss Woods, have you remembered something? Yes, I just realized. Its position, it's different from before. Its position? The position of what? The position of that big metal thing. The bomb transport case? Yes, when Apollo and I went there, it was in a different place. Where the case is in the photo was an open space, so it was easy to search the stand. I see. So where was the transport case when you and Mr. Justice saw it? As I recall, I think it was more to the right. To the right? And that means... in that case, it was over there at the time of Apollo's attack. Who cares where the transport case was when? What difference does it make? Oh, but if it was covering up, it was over to the right. He couldn't have written on the floor. Where the transport case has everything to do with this discussion. In fact, it's so important that it's enough to turn the prosecution's argument on its ear. What?
Well, that certainly sounds very relevant indeed. And you sound as though you know where the case was at the time of the attack.
Yes, Your Honor. This diagram represents the crime scene as shown in the photo. And this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault on Mr. Justice. All right, I have this one photo. I have this, or what? Why did I read that? I have this. The bomb transport case was here at the time of Apollo's attack. It was over the woods thingy. Oh, there we go. Your Honor, I assert that this is where the transport case was at the time of the assault.
But that's... inconceivable!
Miss Woods, was this where the transport case was when you saw it? Yes, that's where it was. Thank you, Miss Woods. I'm sure the court has noted an interesting fact about this position.
The transport case covers up the writing in blood.
Exactly. If the transport case was in that position at the time of the assault, then no message could have been written there because the case was in the way, which leads us to conclude that Mr. Justice couldn't have left that bloody writing. Why should we believe the defendant's claim that the case was in a different position? She's obviously lying. The fact that the case was moved after the assault on Mr. Justice is proved by more than Miss Woods' testimony alone. What? And where is this proof you're talking about? I have no idea. Please don't tell me here it is, because I don't know where it is. It's right here in the crime photo. I don't know where it is. Don't lie to me, Phoenix. I don't know where it is.
I'm keen to see this proof of myself, Mr. Wright. What is in the photo that indicates the transport case was moved?
I don't know. Oh, wait. There's another letter over here. There's another level. There's another letter. Oh, you can't see because my stupid big head. Look, there's another letter. There's something else. There's another thing over there behind me. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I think I'm putting something together. That says 15R. I wonder if this is like cut off or something. Click it? I guess I could click it. I'll see what happens. I made a save. All the proof you need is here, Your Honor. Right here. I don't think it is.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Wright, I'm sensing feelings of doubt from you. Which means you're just taking a wild stab in the dark, aren't you? Oh, you're good. I bet you can also tell how I'm about to feel in a few seconds, too.
You just earned yourself a penalty.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You earned yourself a penalty. You earned yourself. Hello, Queeb. I'm here for AA. Let's go. Unfortunately, you're joining right at the end here, but I didn't fail at all. I've never failed any of these. I've gotten all of these right the first time. How are you doing, Queeb? Good to see you. But I'm holding back. You got this. It's got to be somewhere. I mean, it could be this. So what is it? What proves the case was moved after the assault? I guess this maybe, because how would you get it over the bump? It could be that. Oh, the stupid tracks. This right here. You could see the bandages, and you could see that this is on top of the bandages. There we go. Yeah. Doing well. Glad to hear that. Please take a look at the mark that runs over Mr. Justice's bandages here.
I see. But what is it?
This mark was made by one of the casters from the transport case carrying the bomb. As the case was moved, it ran over the bandages. In other words, the transport case was originally moved to the right of Mr. Justice. Then after Mr. Justice was assaulted, the transport case was moved. What? Just as Mr. Wood said, the case was covering the writing at the time of the assault. Therefore, it was impossible for Mr. Justice to have left that message in blood. No! God, I miss voicing Pain. He's so silly. You did it, boss. It was a real nail biter, but you pulled it off. Yep, that should bring down the prosecution's claim like a house of cards. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Order, order in the court. Mr. Wright, that was a very clever deduction.
Nothing. It was nothing, Your Honor. Nothing but pure genius. Take that. Boss, I'm sensing a definite smug and braggy vibe coming off of you.
I have just one question, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, Your Honor?
If Mr. Justice didn't leave this message in blood, then who did?
Huh. What? Oh. Well, looks like I should have taken that train of thought through the last station. Well, I've heard a lot about this. So this is Mr. Wright's famous bluffing technique, isn't it?
Ah, this feeling, it brings back memories of the old days. Back when you carved out a name for yourself by bluffing your way through thick and thin.
Gee, Mr. Wright, that judge kind of makes you sound no better than a 2-bit con man. You made your argument with such confidence, Mr. Wright. Now I'd like to hear your answer with just as much confidence. Hey, until the judge asked the question, you didn't catch on either, Buster. What now, boss? Hehehe. I hope you didn't bluff your way into a corner. Think, Phoenix, think. There must be a way through this. I have to dig my way through the truth somehow. Who could have written that message in blood? Someone else? The culprit! That'd be funny. The guy who did it obviously did. It's definitely somebody else. It's the bomb guy. Love playing Phoenix. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Let him be smug and bratty. He's been through a lot. He deserves it. But well, I'm going to be crazy here. I'm going to be crazy and I'm gonna make a save here, and that's what we're gonna call it. And we'll see if I can remember what the answer is next week when I open the game. And I'm like, huh, which one? I'm pretty sure it's somebody else, but we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm so happy we're finally playing this game again. I'm so happy we're playing. But hey, if you liked the video, feel free to, I don't know, subscribe and keep watching them. We're doing more. We're doing more. If you want to join the streams, you can hop on Twitch or on YouTube. You can watch me voice act these live. You get to hear some of the stuff I talk about before and after. But hey, if you enjoyed, I'll see you next time. We'll see if I can remember the answer to this question. I probably won't. Goodbye. Oh man, what a part one. What a part one, am I right? Alrighty. I do need to go to bed though. I don't need to save. Wait, no, I don't exit the game. Back to main menu. Don't save. Yes. Alrighty. Woo. Man, it's so good to be back. It's so good to be back. Ow. Oh, I love this game. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Having fun. A lot of new interesting things though. I'm liking the new mechanic. I think the new mechanic could be fun. I think the only thing I'm worried about is like the dialogue. Like if they're gonna be like, oh, you said you look happy, but I feel like you're sad. You know, I feel like that's kind of boring. Maybe they'll add new emotions instead of just the 4. That could be fun. I don't know. The animations, not hilarious, amazing. I don't know why I said hilarious. Awesome. That's so cool. It adds so much to it. I'm so happy that we're gonna get little animated cutscenes throughout the game. That's so cool. I love it. But yes. Odie's got on. Yeah, sure, we can go say hi to Odie. Let's say hello to Odie. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Oh, everything is breaking. Okay, let me go to Odie's page. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. We're gonna go say hi to Odie. If she's on, if you didn't lie to me. He didn't lie to me, obviously. Alrighty. Odie, I will be back on Wednesday, where we are going to be doing, what are we going to be doing? I don't know what we're going to be doing. If I can't come up with anything, we'll be playing Blue Archive as usual. But however, I don't want to promise it too much, but Nekopara just released a gacha game. If I can get it to work, because there's a lot of issues with it not running in the US, I think I can get it to work. If I can, we might try it out. But if I can't, because it's a vertical game, I don't know if I can get it to look right. We may not, but we might. If not, we'll just play some Blue Archive, because who doesn't love Blue Archive? Am I right? But anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I'm gonna go, and let's go say hi to Odie for a little bit. All right, bye-bye, everybody. Grab the raid messages. Grab the raid messages. Okay, bye-bye.